Oh my god! Wow!
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea, and for today's video we're going to be discussing nostalgia, as you can see by the title. And lately I feel like in the past, I think, month or just this whole year, the word nostalgia has been being used quite often, and I just wanted to touch on a little bit my thoughts, my questions, and see what an audience has to bring. So let's just get the definition of nostalgia first, okay? Okay, so definition of nostalgia is the state of being homesick. Homesickness, that's the first definition. Second is a wistful or excessively sentimental yearning for a return to or of some past period, or incorroborable conditions, also something that invokes nostalgia. That's the Google definition, okay? The Merriam-Webster definition. So it's basically, yearning for what you used to have, what you used to be, yada yada, just the past. Everybody loves being in the past. So my question is nostalgia such a bad thing? Or can it be a good thing? Or is it just the circle of life? That's my two biggest questions. Because every time you go on Twitter, everybody's like, there's so much lack of originality, uniqueness. Like, we don't have any of that anymore. Everybody's just regurgitating what's happening, and I'm more so focusing on the entertainment industry. So like, a lot of people are always talking about, oh, there's no creativity anymore. Creativity's dead. Everybody's just mimicking each other. Everybody's just doing what used to be good, and they're not actually creating something new, opening new paths. And I agree, because it's like, why do we have all of these reboots? Why do we have new iCarly, Gossip Girl, all of these things? And it's just like, why aren't you creating new things? But at the same time, if you look back, those things were also kind of replicated from other things. It's like they're drawing inspiration from it. But it's just like, so that's where I'm stuck. It's like, is nostalgia, is it a bad thing, or is it just an inevitable thing? You know what I mean? Because it's just like the saying of fashion always comes back to what it was. It's kind of like, there's a saying that's like, fashion always repeats itself. And I'm just thinking that it's the same thing with the entertainment industry. Like, everything just repeats itself, because that's what we just know. We can't really like cross over to uncharted territories that we don't know of. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, for example, let's talk about music and music videos. We see things just like, it's just a copycat version of what somebody else has done, like other greats have done, and they're just mimicking or paying tribute to what people have done before. But we don't see a lot of new concepts. We don't see a lot of originality in music video. It's just a copycat or an inspiration of other people. Like, I just think of the fact that a lot of Into the Future movies and shows, they're all the same. Like, they all fit into the same box. There's never much creativity. There's never much of a different aspect to it. Like, if you've seen one movie or show about the future, you've seen hundreds of them that are the same concepts. It's the same thing. It's like, oh, we're doomed, society's doomed. We have some aspect of better technology, but society is doomed and we're doomed to fail. It's like, okay, but can we get new concepts? Can we think differently? Can we bring something new to the table? Like, I haven't seen any shows where I'm like, oh wow, like, this could be something interesting for the future. None of that. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't even know why why I'm making this video. I'm just saying that I'm just agreeing with the people that say that right now we lack originality, we lack uniqueness, we lack new concepts, you know, where like I feel like we've advanced so much as a society. Like we've gotten so far since the early 2000s that we're stuck in like a rut. You know, we're stuck in a rut. Like we can look at freaking Apple, okay? Yesterday they dropped their new iPhones, right? And it's just like, what the fuck? You know, it's just like they don't know how to progress anymore, or they just, you know, I mean, they've been playing in our faces to see how much we're willing to spend for the same quality of phone, basically similar quality of phone. And it's just like, it's the same things. All they did was switch around the cameras, hiked up the prices, maybe tweaked a little bit here and there, and that's it. And they're just serving it to us as a new product, new original that has never been done before. And it's just like, it has been done before. It was done last September. Like, you're not giving us anything different that we've never seen. You're not shocking us anymore. And maybe that could be because we consume so much. Like, we consume so much media, so much entertainment, so much things in society that we don't have time to get shocked, to get, you know, excited about new things, that we just, you know, lump everything together. I don't know. Like, let's discuss the fact that this could be because, you know, we're not into award shows anymore because streaming is a new thing. Streaming, like, you can watch so many different content at the same time, and you can also rewatch it. Like, if you missed watching it on cable, you can rewatch it on YouTube or other places. But let's talk about how the fact that I feel like the only reason why people are still going back to like going to award shows, like the Met Galas, the VMAs, BETs, yada yada, is because of nostalgia. Like, we used to love those things. We used to watch those things. And for me, the last time I watched that shit was like 6-7 years ago. Like, it no longer has the same effect, and that could be contributed to the fact of celebrity culture is also shifting as well. So we're not really, you know, like, I mean, stans are still wild as fuck, they're still wild as fuck, but it's just like we're not connected to celebrities like that anymore. Like, we don't feel the need to go and watch them on award shows anymore, but we just keep watching that stuff because, first of all, it's not even, I was gonna say it's being pushed down our throats, but it's really not. It's really not. But it's just like people just keep watching it because it's something comfortable for them. They used to watch it and they're hoping that this time it's gonna be great, this time it's gonna feel like when I was a kid. I'm more so talking about in my experience when I was a kid, watching it and being so excited to see what they're wearing, the performances, who's with who are these new people. And I feel like that's the comfortability in nostalgia. You're so familiar with what you used to have. And I think that could also be a point of just people just not wanting to move past the past. It's comfortable, it's familiar, like they feel safe doing what used to be done. They don't feel like they can be, you know, they can step out the box and do something that's never been done before. And that's where I'm just like, okay, I'm bored. Give me something new, something different. Because it's like a lot of these shows, a lot of these movies, if you've seen one, you've seen all of them, to be quite honest with you. There may be a twist here and there sometimes, but most of the time it's repetitive as fuck. It's repetitive as fuck. And it's just like, I need something new. I need something different. I don't know. I also have this theory of stans and them being very wild with their standing of whoever they stand. Like, for example, the Barbs. Like, these people are wild. These people are wild. And I feel like it has to do something with nostalgia. It's like, yeah, she used to be the greatest. I mean, lyrically, I'm sorry, she's great. Lyrically, she's great. But they just can't look past their nostalgia, past their comfortability with her to see the shit that she's doing. Like, the way she's defending this man, the way she's standing beside him with all of these things that he's done, is just like, y'all gotta let her go. Y'all gotta let her go. I feel the same way with Rihanna. It's like, I said it I think a while back, but people have this concept of Rihanna. They see how, like, if you grew up with like music and like Rihanna and all of that stuff, you know her bops. You know her bops. You used to tune in with her. She used to be that girl. She really used to be that girl because she has those bops. But then if you go back and listen back to her songs, the only ones you find yourself, I don't know, in my opinion, the only ones I found myself liking were the bops that I knew, like the ones on the radio. But then the rest is just like, you know, it doesn't have that nostalgic factor that it has, so it just doesn't, I don't gravitate towards the songs I didn't hear on the radio a lot, you know. So it's just like, I feel like that's why they're still clinging on to Rihanna, even though she's also, you know, she's doing some fucked up shit, and they're not letting themselves be separate of her past artistry, her great artistry, to what she's doing now, like associating herself with Nicki and her man, and associating herself with A$AP Rocky, and her being a billionaire, da da da. And it's just like, nostalgia could be great. Nostalgia is a great thing, but too much of it blinds you. Like, it doesn't let you see the potential you have for the future, because you're always stuck in the past. Okay, and you're always stuck in the past of what that person used to be, or this person used to be great, but you don't see how now they're shitty. Like, it's just like, it's a double-edged sword, or whatever those people say. But I don't know, it's just, those are my 2 cents. I don't know, those are my 2 cents on nostalgia. I don't know, I didn't really have any notes. Once again, I never have any notes. I was just, you know, straight up the dome. Yeah, those are my thoughts as of right now. They might change later, da da da. But yeah, if you guys have any opinion on nostalgia and where girl, I can't speak, where we are in society right now with the past, the present, creativity, uniqueness, all of that, comment down below. I'm willing to listen. Yeah, if you guys like my video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts. I literally just said that. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. I'm really trying to reach 500 subscribers before this year ends. That'll be super dope. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. Bye.